Good morning. You decided to grace me with your presence this morning. Excuse me, sir. Okay, we're done with toe time. You just had breakfast. You don't need to eat your toes for a second breakfast. Let me ask you a question. Are you ready for your dental? Oh, are you ready for it? Okay. Don't you have stuff to do? No, go away. Someone come get this man. What are you doing, Bubba's? You're out of control. Anyways, this Australian joined me at camp.
We're in the Wild West out here.
Actually,
Anything could happen.
you're wearing Vikings colors, kinda, because they have like, it's kind of like a mustardy yellow, almost.
I like this color. I like yellow.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I like yellow.
Y'all, it's cold today. It's like 11:15 or so, and I'm literally in my big hoodie. Why are you following me like a creeper? I put the Get Out Gear down blanket on Winston's playpen, so I made him like a little igloo. There's just a slight breeze and it's making it cold, so... What are you doing, my son? Thankfully, we don't have much to do today. It's just going to be a relaxing day at camp. Hi. I've been here for 2 nights. Tonight will be my 3rd night. And then I'll spend, let's see, I'll be here tonight, tomorrow night, Vikings game on Monday. Winston's Uncle Jim will be watching him when I go to the game. I'm so excited. So I haven't been catching anything on my trail cam. But I mean, it's hit or miss, right? So Brock got really jealous of my trail cam because it's better than his, so he bought the exact one that he got me for Christmas because he wants to be as cool as me. But he didn't catch anything on his trail cam last night either, so yeah. I guess that's all I have to say about that for now. Ooh, it's chilly. Hi. Look at you. You are quite the specimen. I love you. Y'all, I'm beside myself with excitement about my mom surprising me with tickets to the Vikings game on Monday. And I mean, as if that weren't enough, as I said in my other video, my Aunt Tammy, who just finished cancer treatments, she is flying out from Texas. And then my mom texted me last night that my Aunt Sue is flying out from Minnesota for the game. Now, my Aunt Sue and my Aunt Tammy are my mom's sisters-in-law. But they like all went to high school together. These ladies have been married to my mom's brothers forever. Like, they're all like high school sweethearts. It's wild. And actually, in 25 years of living in Arizona, my Aunt Sue has never been out here to like see my mom. So the fact that my mom and Tammy and Sue are going to be attending the Vikings game together and we're like going to be there as a family, just honestly, it just absolutely blows my mind. And honestly, it's kind of gotten me thinking, like, you know, I'm kind of bummed that Sue has never been out here to see my mom in 25 years, because now they're all like in their 60s and life has gone by so quickly. And especially with my Aunt Tammy having cancer, it puts so many things into perspective for me as a woman in my 30s. Like, it makes me feel so much additional gratitude for this life that I'm living right now. Because, I mean, I'm out here living. Like, that's what I'm doing. I am living life. I've done so many things. I've made so many memories, like with Winston. And this is what I want to continue to do, because I don't want to be like in my 60s and be like, oh my gosh, life has passed me by, right? especially when like I lost my stepdad to cancer in his 60s. Tammy has cancer in her 60s. Like, that's so young to me, and that's only 30 years away for me. Like, I don't want life to pass me by. So I'm incredibly thankful that I get to add another memory to my arsenal by going to this game with my aunts that are flying out here. And I can't wait to see my mom with them together. It's going to be really, really special. So I can't wait. Today for lunch, I am making burger patties with bacon, cheese, and onion. Super tasty, high protein. I'm going to make one for Brock and myself. I'm going to start by making the bacon. I'll make Brock's first, and then I will make mine. It's about noon, so I'm about to be in my 12 to 5 eating window for the day. Time to get started. So apparently my sliced cheese is not in my fridge, and Brock doesn't have any, so I'll have to make do with shredded cheese, I guess. Starting with the bacon, though. All right, so my bacon's almost done. I am going to wrap it up in the foil, and then once this is done, I will get rid of the grease by putting that in aluminum foil so I can dispose of it properly. Woo! And let it solidify and then put it in the trash. Then I want to use just about a tablespoon of bacon grease to cook my hamburger patties. All right, we have our grease in our foil that is drying, and then you do want to make sure that your patty is dry, because if it's too moist, it will end up burning in your pan. So you can see there's just that little bit that comes off, and then we will season it and put it in our pan that has a little bit of bacon grease left over as my supervisor looks on. I'm going to use seasoning salt, and you don't want to put your pepper on until after your patty cooks, otherwise it will just burn. This is the level of heat that we are cooking on. I kind of line it up with this silver piece. That's how I know. And then you want to put your patty on like that, away from you, just in case it's too warm there. Once the patty starts to brown on the sides about halfway up, I will poke a few holes in it, just kind of with a knife, little slits, and I will cook each side for about 3 minutes. Our patty is done and resting in foil. Now I am just cooking up the onions, add a little bit of seasoning salt, just going to brown them, make them nice and tasty here. Ooh, the onions are browning nicely. It smells so good with that seasoning salt. The last step will be to put it all together in the pan and melt the cheese. All right, we have the patty in the pan with the onions. Now I'll put some cheese on, cover it in foil, and let it all melt. So I gave Brock the first patty, and he said that it was amazing, and I asked him to be honest with me because I don't want him to lie to me, because I want to improve. But he was very impressed, so that's good. It would have been way easier if I didn't forget my sliced cheese, but that's okay. Now I am cooking up my own. Not gonna lie to y'all, those burgers turned out fire. For those who don't know, last year in January, so literally about a year ago, I had a goal of losing 20 pounds. The first 5 months of last year, I lost 43 pounds, and then I maintained it. I did this through intermittent fasting, so I eat from noon to 5 p.m. And high protein and just everything in moderation. I don't deprive myself. I still have the occasional candy or snack. It's just making smart, conscious decisions. It's like not sitting here and like gorging myself, portion control. But still, if I want to go out to a sports bar with my mom and have some nachos and a beer at 7 p.m., I'm going to do that. So by sticking to all of that, I did it the entire year. I've been able to maintain. So these beef patties are 93.7, so they're lean. I use low sodium bacon as well. The less salt intake, the better. About a year and a half ago, for the first time ever, I had high cholesterol on my blood work, and I was not happy with that. So it was just about getting healthier. Now, at 36 years old, my blood work is perfect, and I feel better than ever. So by sticking with shrimp, burger patties, healthier proteins, fish, chicken, I feel good and energized. And that was so freaking good. I can't wait to make another one. Did you find anything good, kid? Anything good over here? Well, this is unfortunate. Why couldn't someone just put this in a bag and take it? I will never understand people. Well, the other guy is on a dirt bike.
That's not steep. I used to do.
It looks way steeper from up top.
I used to do really bad hill climbs on my
Oh, me too.
bike.
Oh, me too. On my dirt bike. Am I writing them all tickets? Go write them some tickets. Say you're going too fast. Oh, they're having so much fun. I'm so jealous. I want one of them to let me ride their dirt bike. Yeah, you go tell them. Say, stop having fun. Stop having fun. I want to join. Let me join. Definitely don't want to go on a quad. I want to ride one of those bikes. Beautiful day to do it. You tell him. How's it coming along there?
That's getting there. Gonna take a little bit of adjusting. That's getting there.
An update about what's going on at camp. It's gotten progressively windier. I feel like Winston was getting a little too warm with the down blanket on top of his playpen, so I just added the extra Australia flag, and I had to put a boulder in there to keep that side from collapsing in. Yeah, you can see how windy it is. Brock's working on his weather station. I can't wait to see it in action. It's gonna be dope. Finished my dishes. I have my my smallest power station hooked up to my solar right now. And ultimately I had to close my trunk. Ugh. But it's nice and toasty in the van here. Indoor it's 69, outdoor 62. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see what my other thermometer says. 64 inside. Yeah, these are always a little bit off. I honestly don't know which one's more accurate. Allow me to show you the current situation. Oh, sorry, I woke you up. Winston's been in the van more than usual today because it has been cold and it has been windy. I don't like days like this, but it is what it is. My neck is still very much hurting. It seems like it's gotten better, but it's been a good day to really take it easy.